Oh, the shotgun at ramp.
Yes, sir. JW's got one with it. Ramp, not hut. Typically, that's where we see the shotgun when it's brought out on Nuke. Kirby's going to hang around up the stairs, just throw out some utility, delay anyone that wants to come back through Turnpike, Speedway.
Both on 10 HP.
And if Kirby goes for that bomb plant as a result, and decontamination's not cleared, if he drops him, that becomes a problem, because Volda's also tagged down now to 41. So they're not out of the woods just yet.
I think one of their saving graces here is that Twist does have the scout, right? To hit shot, sure, it does a lot of damage, 70 to the body. Oh, we overlooked it. Yeah, it was just a matter of time. They went prodding for kills, but maybe they could have waited for that plant. Maybe they didn't know they have USBs, right? The force buy in the second round Fanatic didn't come through, so now they just have to take this save to respect that. And Katie continues to mop towards outside with that Mac 10. He'll find another kill, and oh, the spray transfer. Well, it wasn't even
decent movement from Fanatic. I have to say, tough position to be in outside of the doorway, firing the earliest. But you're right, Twist is here long before they would have expected, and already you can see the other two just back off. Oh, hang on. Not go directly into the fire.
Oh, they did have him trapped for a second there, but now they're in limbo, and this is one of the worst positions to be in on the T side, unless Jules are offered up like that.
That's frustrating.
If he looks away at any given moment, exactly. He's been haunted a couple of times.
Oh, I thought he was going to get the second on the repeat Twist. Bomb went down for a moment, but AZ got a 1-on-2. They know where he is. That's easy. But he doesn't know where they are because he walks in and meanwhile is down below. That nade's going to bounce, and it follows up with a headshot. Without the nade, I don't think the UMP does that.
Oh my god.
It does the same damage, but not the kill from that range, and he follows it to get Gade. Crim's outside, finds Cadian. AZ and Kirby left alone. Money is left low. Not so low that it's out of the realms of possibility to force in the next round. I'll come back to that because they're going to get 1,900. But this is Twist just absolutely mad.
Right, 1 or 2 more kills and continue to keep that money of Fanatic on it. Committing. Ooh.
Speaking of awkward, he would have seen the door opening as he was releasing it. Somehow Crims recovers. Good step back. Pistols couldn't do much, and he had some support inside of the site. They've only lost Exist, but you are absolutely right. Volda has done them all.
That's a win in my books.
You did keep your standards pretty low. Decontamination, pistol shots, trying for that headshot position, but won't.
But he's aware of the position, the fact that it could be open to a flank, and they mid to.
It's burning from. It has to, yeah, okay, so it's behind the silos.
Are they aware of ladder?
It has to be a Molotov.
They're not aware of ladder, there's no one there.
Well, that's, I think, because of the utility, because they pushed him off of it, and then all of a sudden, Kiarbi is behind them while they're occupied on the floor. Gade gets taken down. They still manage to turn it around.
Towards Yard, and Twist, he's in trouble.
Oh, no. Desperate to get that incendiary down, but they're already through it. Yeah, this is incredibly quick. This is what we said about North. We know they're decent on the map. The problem is they just aren't winning the fights. They'll win the trade. If Volda gets JW down, that'll open up the stairwell, and Kirby's still holding off. Brolan might be aware of it because he knows they were outside. It is
unusual take here. They've actually, this is fantastic.
He was fully blinded. He got lucky not to be spotted in turn, JW, but Twist. But they still have to be so worried about outside. If Cadian gets caught off now, they're almost done because Exist held well to catch Kirby, and I think that they were still prepared for that eventuality, even if he wrapped through ramp at that point in time.
Well, there's only 18 seconds left, and it looks like Cadian wants to hustle towards the lower bomb site, which means AZ needs to be able to get there as quick as possible to open up a kill here. Cadian has no choice but to run to the bomb site. He can't stop to clear corners. He just needs to be fast, and now that AZ's fallen, the bomb's still going to go down, so that's the plus side we were looking for. If he gets a kill in this situation, maybe we see a buy in the next. That's one. Only 2 more, and Brolan's
further back on the stairs. This is buying further time for Cadian.
He's done
now he can get back out to get the
back for a double pump later, but Brolan aggressive ramp. This is really dicey by him here. Able to get one. Not going to get away. Missed in the smoke once more, and now Twist.
Oh, I had no idea.
That's grenades into main. Kirby's just going to mop up here, see if they can.
Right around directly behind Tetris as to where JW's playing. Emerging from the vents at lower, though, Twist. Ballsy. To go up that ladder position when
they know
they're all above it, but they weren't expecting him, and he did it in such grace. And it gives the whole name, which is a nice touch. It's also, theirs doesn't have a nice rectangle. We're perfectly rectangular.
That's true. Another thing to note is this should just be a bit of an eco mop. Sure. Oh, okay. Wait. Twist. I'm speaking a little bit too soon.
Yeah. Bomb plant still coming in, and AK's, no, it's not. It will now. Twist got another. AZ just waiting. Twist is making a lot of noise.
Wait, they've lost it. The defuse.
AZ's got to run. AZ has to run. He's going to call that because he knows now they're upstairs, and he gets caught off. They're going to open door. JW wants to smoke it off.
Gade's coming ladder as well. So much territory right now. This is great stuff from North.
Very good at opening up outside. Curious to see how the rotations are CT side, because that used to be a strength for North. This just drops. Kirby Takes out JW. They're making this closer and closer, but unfortunately, they don't have the HP to really complement that effort. Volda's trying to desperately get one taps from up above as a result of it because he wants to play the ledge on his favorite. He has to get aggressive now, has to open up his full body, knows they're inside a hut. Even wall bangs in, that's going to work. Down to a 2-on-2, but Brolin catches the bomb, and that might be enough to force Volda from hiding, and Crims catches him in the meantime to take him lower still. 25 HP. He still runs him down.
Yep. Nades and flashes come in. They put out the Molotov. They're already in the site. Crims on top of the hut. He's grabbed one. Twist will grab another. And they're getting on top of these trades here. Fnatic now eventually putting up the wall. Finally putting stop to being dictated to by North every single round. Sure, they're finding opening kills, but here we go. He's warmed up. He's locked him out. Now Gade, 1-on-4 situation in the hut any second now, and Crims will finish that one off.
Meaning that he can't challenge outside, meaning that Twist now has to be fully aware. In fact, against the wall. Decon can't see him from here either. They've got to swing in the sight. That gives him time to reset the aim even if they go left. He's got two already bombed down. They'll try and spray through, but he can just run forward, in fact, rather than off to the left where he's visible. Meanwhile, Exist trying to do what he can. In fact, wants to just get away. I thought he would just take the battle and hold him off, but he doesn't need to. He knows his teammates are already in a good position, so why overcommit? Why give anything away? Twist on the AWP, even finding a kill down toward the double doors, and it's AZ with nothing really left in this fight. No, not
early to keep the player out of main, so that means, oh, I was going to say he might fight towards outside, but
some exchange. Remember, he has already tagged. He's down to 61, but there it is. There's the headshot. The USP potential shown off, and he spotted the second player as well, so he'll know that one went lower. It's Crims. He's already toward control room, however, so that means that even though they know they've gone down there, they haven't rotated in necessarily as quick as they needed to. Crims gets one back as a result. Exist, the second man in, went down and low HP, cleaned up.
I'm not going to go as far as it could have. Could have done a lot of damage right there, but
15 Ts to like 5 CTs or whatever.
And trying to overwhelm them and take the guns out of their hands.
Well, that's what the pistols are trying to do right now, but it's not working. The Glocks falling victim to Volda as it is now, even the USP through the edge of the smoke, having already done the damage. And they'll find Exist.
But luckily, Fnatic come top.
Twist does get Gade down. Oh. Not before he found one, but Exist is there to complement. Cadian's backed off of upper. He's completely given it away. Good find.
Players who are waiting for these pushes, and the timing here might be the enemy of JW, and Cadian gets the better. I'm going to throw nades out towards the side now. They can accelerate this pace.
Volda just holding it out behind the silo lower on the catwalk. That was toward control room.
Cadian just had come down ramp, so that's 2 huge kills for him to find.
Yeah, and now he knows, oh, he was going back up to check his back. He realized that was clear. And goes back around again to find the bomb. A fourth. Could he get a double ace? Another chance for one. All 5 still alive on his team. We'll see if he can get there first because JW knows where that bomb is heading in that direction. Cadian swings down. He's got it. And Cadian's in-game leading was under question. So it's good to see him finding his feet. He's still got them in this round. It's Kirby that's lost them instead today, JW. And they try to go fast with these pistols. That's natural at this point in time. But Exist at least gets the AUG to work with, but that's taken back immediately. Smartly so. They went back to that position to check it. Not only that, they have the bomb down. So round over at this point in time. JW
on that Krieg again. This time they want to go for an outside swarm, a close play yard, and Kirby's actually going to get the better of Brolan through the crisp of the smoke.
Kirby got back around just barely by JW, but they've got so much information, and he can't see him. That's actually sick. This man's been DMing. Well, he didn't even know where it came from. Bomb as well. That's pretty awesome.
That's a gift. Fnatic have invested into some CZ75s, a P250. They went top, but they're getting melted.
Surprise! But Cadian's still alive.
The Molotov exchange, trying to be scissor, paper, rock there on Yard. The mind games are the utility. And still getting the better with Volda, popping his head up, taking down Crims, and that's a big scalp to take as Crims, the highest rated player for Fnatic in the tournament before this series kicked on off.
Just thought he had room to work with. Really with a no man's land, and the panic set in when the shots came through the edge of the smoke from Secret. Leaves Twist in a similar position with nowhere to go. AZ finding him as well. Pull you on 2 HP, but Brolan makes space for that. Problem is the bomb. Still down at the main yard, and they've got 2 people watching it if you include AZ. He's not directly looking at it, but he certainly has the angle to swing. And where does he look? Has to get the timing right, or does he? Because AZ gets a gap in the smoke, it saves him. Turns it around to find Brolan. 3 for him in the rounds. W down. Interesting discussion to be said for Impact. I'll come back to it. Push from Katie, and that's peculiar with an AWP. as JW was waiting on the other side. It gives the information to Gade. He's able to get the trade off of it. Hold from Kjaerbye. Yeah, it's bad timing. He opened the door. He actually had to get a shot, but right. They knew he was close because he was immediately on the other side. Plant safely with the silo in between 15 seconds. Unfortunately, Twist is down, so he's got one to at least give Exist a better chance. There might exist a Twist in this round. To it than that. It's the multi-kills that I really like, and I think Kjaerbye, again, has looked solid. In fact, ties now Cadian at the top, and he's looking for more outside. He'll do exactly that. And Vold is the other one that seems to be consistently finding multi-kill rounds when he gets them. It's not like he's getting them every round, but when he gets one, he typically gets two.
I think this is all she wrote for Fnatic on Nuke.
Crims gets Cadian down, speaking of, but again, Vold is the one to trade it. Kjaerbye holding outside, finds a second in the rounds. He'll fall to Twist in the end. It's 1-on-3, but this should be Inferno pretty much secured. He's got the bomb. That does give him a chance at it, with a minute to play with as well. But they're slowly pursuing angles to trap him outside, so they back